from Berlin, from the Cradle to Cradle Lab to our summit, Textiles and Supply Chain here, with a special focus on the Global South today.
This is Nora, I'm Tim, and we are more than honored to welcome all of you in this digital sphere, even though we would have been even more honored to see you in person. But this is the time right now to do this all digitally, and we are very happy that so many people have registered for this online conference on textiles and supply chain from all over the world.
Yeah, we are in difficult times right now. Everyone is still struggling with the coronavirus, but we think that these topics on Cradle to Cradle, and especially today on Cradle to Cradle and textiles, are so important that we cannot stop to talk about these and to figure out ways how to change our behavior, how to change our supply chain. And so we need all of you to work on this, and that's why we are having this summit today.
We are going to listen to many best practices. There are so many people involved in this so important transformation already, but it needs to accelerate, of course. We need more people to get engaged with, and this is one of our goals with this conference, to not only spread the word, but bring people together from practice and really think about how we can change our running systems to the better, because there are a million people all over the world involved in that industry.
And that's why we are so happy and thankful for that we have the possibility to have this Cradle to Cradle Lab and to have this conference today. And so our first thanks goes to the Ministry for Economic and Cooperation and Development, because they are supporting this conference today and are making it possible that this conference is happening.
And especially welcoming not only all people from the ministry itself who have been switched on today, but special welcome to the Parliamentary State Secretary Maria Flaxbart, from whom we will get some addresses later. And of course, we'd like to thank not only the Ministry for Economic Cooperation and Development, but also the State of Berlin, in the form of the Lotto Foundation, who's supporting our educational center in a 2-year grant. So thanks for this support as well.
And with this support, it was possible to make the Cradle to Cradle Lab as a studio, and to make this digital formats that we have like this difficult times and cannot have you here in person.
Of course, we'd like to welcome all speakers from around the globe. We'd like to thank all other partners who make our work as Cradle to Cradle NGO, as a non-profit working in the field of Cradle to Cradle and bringing people from politics, society and economics and businesses together. So thanks. And of course, thanks to you to joining us today, all our participants who have been registered for this conference.
Yeah, and you're here from all over the world. We have people from Asia, from Africa, from Europe, from America, from Latin America. And so we are really happy to have all of you here today and through the whole day, and are happy to discuss with you about these important topics.
Just to dive into our agenda for today, so shortly we will hear about the political welcoming address from the Parliamentary Secretary, and we have a short input on Cradle to Cradle from our side, and then we will start with our first panel discussion, which is going to be moderated by Nora, and after a break we will get into those spotlight keynotes at around about 12 o'clock, with a following discussion led by Katja Hansen, who is member of our scientific advisory board and is linked in from Canada today. And in the afternoon at 1:40 we'll have some interactive breakout sessions where we are very much looking forward to get in contact, in touch with and discuss together.
And in this interactive breakouts, we will really want to discuss these topics with you. So please join these groups and bring your ideas and your solutions in this breakout sessions into discussion.
At around about 2:30, we are going to have our second panel for today, which is dealing with scaling and all those big picture questions of transformation. And finally, in the very end, before we wrap this all up, we are very much looking forward to have Vandana Shiva live from India to our studio in Berlin and sending it out to the world and to you guys. So I think the day is fully packed with great content.
Yeah, and the whole day we want to have discussion with you. And of course, during this format, it's always difficult to get into connection and to get into networking. But we have the chance to use question and answer tools, and we have this breakout session tools. And so you have the possibility to connect to each other. And so please use this opportunity and get in touch, even if we are not here together.
For now, it's my honor to introduce our first speech, Maria Flaxbart, who is Parliamentary State Secretary at the Ministry for Economic Development and Cooperation. She is member of the German Parliament, the Bundestag, since 2002, and member of the group of the party CDU-CSU, the Conservative Party, since 2009. Since 2013, she is State Secretary for the Federal Ministry for Food and Agriculture, firstly, and since 2018 in the same role, but in the Ministry for Economic Development and Cooperation. Since 2020, she's a special representative for global health, pandemic prevention, and One Health. So thanks for joining in, Maria Flaxbart, and we are really much looking forward to your addresses.
Have a great day.